chubby knee up over the precarious wall of his confinement, his eyes fixed and shining on the east. Before anything happens, before the inevitable happens, we should note here in the child the sense not only of a destination, but of a destiny, and how the two are twisted in a single thread. He's onto something big, it's true. Think of the terrible energy of infants, and how he may have lulled the nursemaid, who really needs this job, to inattention and to sleep. There is a knowing air about him, an aloofness. One leg, one arm, his head up over the edge of his cradle. He, who has never been anywhere, seems already to be heady with that greatest of opiates, the here, in there, the objective, journey's end. His mother named him for the burly pagan become saint, the ferryman, Christ-bearer, simple man of a complex place, the carrier across, Mr. Hither and Yon, the broad shoulders of the word, Christopher, Christophorens, saint. And his father, no less caught up in the possible, gave him his other name, and the other half of fortune, Colon, ark, coloniarch, or from the Spanish, the dove of discord, carrying in its beak a dead branch, a limb, a clause of itself across the wastes of seas, Columbo, Columbus, bringer of news. But we are being as inattentive as the poor nursemaid, whose two eyes, so recently shut and downward turning as twin crescents in a universal calm of sleep, are just now grown huge and dark, eclipsed by fright. She is pronouncing with them the startling letter O, come full awake to the telltale thud of, but where is Christopher? And where has he been? We left him tottering on the unsteady edge of his infant world, bound, there's no denying, eastward. Since then, our charge, the responsibility is at least partly our own, has, misjudging his distances, stepped out into the still and drowsy air of the afternoon and turned gracefully, if we slow him down, even artfully, even if we slow him right down, purposefully, even heroically, turned 4 times head over heels before coming up short against the rough boards of his nursery floor. His course we can easily trace in the whirling, gilded sunmotes still spinning in the gilded air. And so it is that Christopher first tested the heft and roundness of this world against his infant head. Let us retreat marginally from the scene to consider more carefully its geography. There is a westward window. Beside it sits a nursemaid, her face a figure for astonishment and despair. Near her, a large and sombre cradle continues rocking ominously, and, like it, a fleeting record of a recent catastrophe, a faint echo of this first and historic conquest. The warling sun-motes begin to slow and hang in the startled air. All else is still. The room itself is bare, except, yes, to bless his name, a gilded crucifix hangs opposite the window, and at this hour catches its light. From it, a St. Christopher dangles on a chain. On the floor, between crib and crucifix, lies the child, his eyes wide and tearless. He's transfixed with what? With a secret pleasure? What he seeks is still beyond him, and he holds it in a gaze so rapt that you, reader, might concern yourself with his welfare. A concussion? Perhaps an imminent and swift descent along the bright trajectory of his upward gaze to his Maker. I'm here to tell you he's all right. Columbus is immune to distances. All right. The mother. Oh, my moon, my poor sweet moon. She tends his poor bruised head. The father. Intransigent. It is only the nursemaid who understands that the world has changed forever. Harsh words have been spoken. Her prospects are bleak. Dismissed. She is standing at the door of uncertainties. She feels sure it opens onto the street of pain. So she hesitates. But it's no good. And now she's gone. And the world? The new names start to stir in their shells. In Virginia, a pigeon falls out of the sky, which puzzles everybody who sees it. In the Yucatan, an unhusked cob of corn bursts into flames for no reason. On Hispaniola, a woman gives birth to numberless snake